That the extraordinary is in what we do, not
Lara
who we
Croft
are.
is back, and a survivor is born in the all-new rebooted Tomb Raider.
To find adventure, but instead, adventure found me.
It's becoming a major trend in film to reboot famous characters like James Bond or Batman. So now gamers have the first true reboot of a gaming franchise. The main question is, does it still feel like a Tomb Raider game while taking the series into new and better places? Well, the good news is Lara is still herself. She lacks her sense of confidence at first, but during the game she gains that confidence we know her for. She is shaped and developed into the action heroine Lara we love, and her character arc is frankly unheard of in gaming. The amount of depth she has is truly staggering, and you can always care for Lara as she's just a very likable character. Lara's new voice actress also does an incredible job, giving one of the best performances in any recent game.
No! I'm handling this! No!
No!
Please! Get off!
The story features what Tomb Raider is known for: action, tombs, raiding, and the supernatural. It's done far more seriously than ever before, and that works really well. The game has so many great moments and truly intense set pieces, along with some great emotional scenes. The only real problem with the story is Lara is so well crafted that it makes the other characters feel a little flat. But there's still interesting and worthwhile characters for Lara to fight for. Graphically, Tomb Raider looks very good. The art design is impeccable, and the level design is just flat out stunning. It was so incredibly well crafted. The textures and some of the facial animations were a bit rough looking, but simply most of the game was just so jaw-dropping I never really cared about some of the inconsistencies and rough textures. Now, Tomb Raider's gameplay has truly been refined. The platforming is well controlled and very fun. It's no longer the clunky leaps of faith the series has been known for. It offers some fantastic moments of intensity. While the puzzles and platforming are much easier than the previous games, it still retains the feeling of a Tomb Raider game, even with a much more mature and violent vibe. The game is full of hardcore violence and language. Now, the sexual tone has been scaled back in favor of the darker and more violent tone, which does help to distance Tomb Raider from Uncharted. While the platforming may be a bit similar, that's really where the comparisons will start and end. The world is a gigantic hub where you can fast travel around to find hidden items, and after the 13-plus hour campaign is finished, you can go back and freely explore the world with hidden tombs straight for treasure and upgrades. Combat is the best it's ever been in a Tomb Raider game, though that's not really saying much. After all, Tomb Raider has never been known for its action. This time, it packs a lot more firepower. Gunplay is well designed and offers plenty of visceral and satisfying action. The animations are just a bit off, but nothing that really interfered with it. What I really like is the new style cover system they made. It's no longer hitting a button and going behind cover. Lara will instantly position herself at any waist-high object to take cover from enemy fire, and it works very well, keeping combat flowing smoothly. Melee combat is incredibly brutal and satisfying, and the good controls and solid mechanics make combat feel not only fun, but different from most other action games. The quick-time events and linear set pieces are of the highest caliber. They really stood out and delivered a great experience. Do you remember how it felt in Resident Evil 4 when you first experienced a quick-time event? Well, Tomb Raider brings back that level of fun, intensity, and blockbuster-style action. Lara can upgrade her weapons and gear and is always finding new stuff to use, similar to Arkham City or Metroid. This makes the gameplay feel very rewarding. I also really enjoyed the pacing. They give you these great action scenes, and then they slow things down for a little bit, but you're still kept on your toes the entire time. This kept the game from ever burning out and offers the player a lot of variety. Multiplayer is the weakest link in this stellar game. It plays well enough, and the platforming helps set it apart from other shooters, but it just feels a bit unbalanced and lacking the refinement that made the campaign so great. The modes offered are interesting, and the upgrades and weapons are nice, it's just not on the same level of other multiplayer games. I was really surprised and frankly happy with this game. They rebooted perhaps the most well-known action game character and truly did her justice. It still feels like a Tomb Raider game even with all the new enhancements and radical change in tone for the story. Tomb Raider packs exciting action, a well-crafted storyline, wonderful atmosphere, and truly rewarding gameplay. This is an adventure worth taking and an adventure worthy of the Tomb Raider name.